Sir， 等埋。
The film opens with Wilson, a Hong Kong police detective, who works as undercover in the heart of a crowded Mung Kok nightclub, infiltrating the operations of three ruthless Vietnamese brothers, Archer, Tony, and Tiger, as they negotiate a drug deal with rival gang leader Sam. The atmosphere is thick with tension and alcohol-fueled bravado until a stranger interrupts Archer while he dances with a girl. Enraged by the humiliation, Archer smashes a wine bottle across the man's head, plunging the club into chaos. At that exact moment, Inspector Ma Jun, a relentless detective from the Criminal Investigation Bureau, storms the nightclub during a police raid. In the confusion, Wilson deliberately spills wine on Ma Jun to maintain his cover, provoking a savage confrontation between them. The fight ends abruptly when Ma Jun locks Wilson into a submission hold, only to release him after recognizing his own partner. Soon afterward, Ma Jun faces disciplinary questioning at police headquarters over his increasingly brutal methods. Accused of crippling and even killing suspects during investigations, he openly admits to his violent tendencies, but receives a stern warning from his superiors to control his aggression, before it destroys both his career and the cases he handles. Meanwhile, Wilson accompanies the three brothers to a driving range where they meet Sam and his men, who have grown impatient over a delayed shipment of drugs arriving from Vietnam. The discussion quickly deteriorates into hostility when Wilson intervenes in the argument, triggering the first strike of the confrontation. Although the brothers initially appear outnumbered, Tony suddenly erupts into the fight with terrifying ferocity, unleashing a wave of brutal violence that instantly shifts the balance of power. Later, on a deserted beach, tensions flare between Wilson and Ma Jun, whereby Wilson angrily accuses him of injuring him during the nightclub fight, and the confrontation nearly turns physical before Inspector Wong, Ma Jun's calm and diplomatic superior intervenes and diffuses the situation. Back at the gang's headquarters, several senior members attempt to restrain Tony's increasingly reckless behavior, fearing his impulsive decisions will bring destruction upon them all. The discussion spirals into intimidation when Tony coldly swears that anyone who stands in his way will either leave or die. When the elders continue challenging him, Archer calls and threatens the safety of their families, silencing the room through fear. Sometime later, Wilson unknowingly accompanies Tiger on a mission to eliminate Sam. Spotting Sam traveling with his family, Tiger launches a vicious ambush. A horrifying struggle erupts inside the vehicle, with Tiger attacking Sam using a massive knife in a scene drenched in blood and desperation. Wilson intervenes just in time, pretending they are fleeing from pursuing police officers to conceal his true intentions. After surviving the attack, Sam recovers in a hospital bed and agrees to cooperate with the authorities. Speaking with Inspector Wong, he offers to testify against Tony and the brothers' criminal organization. With Sam now willing to turn informant, Hong Kong police finally persuade the gang's elders to betray the brothers and assist the investigation. During a birthday celebration, Tony suddenly senses that something is wrong. Suspicious and paranoid, he takes Tiger and Wilson back to their headquarters to retrieve hidden drug money. After collecting it, Tony notices the locker door has been left unlocked. As Wilson returns to secure it, he secretly receives a phone call from Ma Jun, unaware that Tony has been watching him closely. Convinced that Wilson may be an undercover cop, Tony's paranoia intensifies. During the drive, he grabs Wilson's phone and calls it, testing his suspicion. Realizing he has been exposed, Wilson reacts instantly and hurls himself from the speeding vehicle. Tony chases after him with a speeding car and delivers a savage knock, nearly killing him before abandoning him on the roadside. Severely injured, Wilson is later admitted to hospital. Elsewhere, Archer is finally captured by Hong Kong police after a relentless high-speed chase through the highways of Wan Chai. Brought before the court, he faces charges of drug smuggling, grievous bodily harm, and involvement in triad activities. Despite refusing to confess, the judge denies him bail and orders him to surrender all travel documents to prevent any attempt to flee Hong Kong before trial. 3 months later, Wilson is finally discharged from the hospital. Bitter and disillusioned, he condemns the government for abandoning him despite everything he sacrificed to protect its citizens. Elsewhere, Tony and Tiger secretly plot his assassination, determined to silence Wilson before he can testify against them. And at the same time, Sam is captured and executed by Tiger through repeated cutting. The following day, Inspector Wong and Ma visit the recovering Wilson, bringing an extravagant gift to lift his spirits. Laughter briefly fills the room, until a delivery man arrives with a mysterious package of roast chicken. As Inspector Wong attempts to heat it in the oven, a violent explosion rips through the apartment. Flames engulf the room, killing Wong instantly and leaving the survivors gravely injured. Judy suffers severe wounds, and the horrifying truth becomes clear: the attack was a calculated attempt on Wilson's life. Consumed by rage, Wilson and Ma vow to hunt down the Vietnamese brothers and end their reign of terror once and for all. Meanwhile, Tony and Tiger unleash their own savage form of justice upon the corrupt elders who betrayed them, executing each one without mercy. After wiping out the entire council, the brothers disguise themselves as hospital janitors to infiltrate the heavily guarded ward where Wilson and Judy are under police protection. As Ma steps into the elevator, he notices a masked man lurking inside, watching him suspiciously. Sensing the imminent threat, Ma strikes first just as the assassin reaches for his weapon, intending to kill Wilson. A savage fight erupts within the cramped elevator, every blow intensified by the confined space. Although Ma eventually gains the upper hand, Tiger manages to escape, igniting a relentless chase through the dazzling streets of Hong Kong. The pursuit reaches a brutal climax in a crowded marketplace, where Tiger grabs a young girl and uses her as a human shield, forcing Ma to surrender. In a shocking act of cruelty, Tiger hurls the child into the street, leaving her critically injured. Enraged beyond restraint, Ma retaliates with animalistic fury, unleashing a ferocious barrage of blows in one of the film's most savage fight sequences. By the time the police arrive, Tiger lies dead at Ma's feet. But while Ma is consumed by vengeance, Tony abducts Judy and hides her in an unknown location. During the court hearing, Wilson refuses to testify after receiving threats against her life, forcing the case to collapse for lack of evidence. Desperate to save Judy, Wilson attempts a rescue mission on his own, only to be captured and brutally tortured by Tony and his gang. Meanwhile, Ma kidnaps Archer after his release and arranges a hostage exchange with Tony, setting the stage for a deadly confrontation in a majestic riverside village.
你快啲嚟喎，冇等你。
What follows is a breathtaking storm of destruction. Upon arriving, Ma single-handedly tears through Tony's remaining gangsters in a blistering display of gun-fu chaos. Bullets rip through the village as bodies crash through windows, walls, and wooden stalls in a relentless symphony of violence. Finally, Ma and Tony collide in an exhausting, bone-crushing final battle that pushes both men beyond human endurance. At last, battered and barely standing, Ma gains the upper hand. Wrapping his arms around Tony's throat, he slowly chokes him into unconsciousness before finally placing him under arrest, bringing the nightmare to a devastating end. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more chilling movie clips.